A major development in American politics as Georgia prosecutors officially shut down the historic racketeering case against President Donald Trump and multiple co-defendants over attempts to overturn the 2020 election, effectively ending what many believed to be Trump's most significant remaining legal threat, and raising new questions about accountability for one of the most controversial chapters in recent U.S. political history. In this report, we detail how the case began, why it collapsed, and what this means for Trump's future. Peter Skandalakis, the Georgia prosecutor who took control of the case after a long leadership dispute, wrote in an official filing on Wednesday that the legal complexities, including constitutional issues, supremacy clause conflicts, presidential immunity, jurisdiction disputes, venue challenges, speedy trial mandates, and struggles to access key federal records, made it virtually impossible to bring the case before a jury anytime before 2029, 2030, or even 2031, describing such a prospect as a feat beyond reasonable expectations. Skandalakis also considered severing Trump's case from his co-defendants and attempting to try them first while waiting for Trump's second term to conclude. But he ultimately rejected the idea as illogical, unduly burdensome, and costly for both the state and Fulton County taxpayers. He concluded that the citizens of Georgia would not be served by continuing the case any further. The racketeering charges were first filed on August 14, 2023, by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, a Democrat who launched an extensive probe into alleged election interference shortly after a January phone call was revealed, where Trump pressed Republican Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to, quote, find enough votes to overturn his loss in Georgia. The prosecution reached global attention when Trump surrendered briefly at the Atlanta jail in August 2023, spending just over 20 minutes in custody, yet producing an unprecedented presidential mugshot that immediately became political iconography. Over time, the case began to stall, particularly after Trump reclaimed the presidency in 2024, which placed the prosecution under significant constitutional pressure, while DA Willis herself was removed following a long legal battle over whether she had the authority to continue leading the case. With federal prosecutors having already dropped separate charges linked to the January 6th Capitol attack and classified documents, this Georgia case had been viewed by many analysts as the final test of whether Trump would face criminal accountability over the 2020 election reversal attempt. While Skandalakis did not provide comment beyond his written decision, the implications are profound. Trump has now fully evaded criminal legal jeopardy over the 2020 election effort, a development that will undoubtedly shape both his legacy and ongoing political power as his presidency continues. This story remains in active development, and new reactions from Washington and Georgia's political leadership are expected in the coming hours. For now, a landmark legal pursuit is over, with major consequences for the rule of law and the future of presidential accountability in the United States. Thank you for watching the Indian Express. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more updates and detailed coverage on this developing story.